Yes, I know. I fell asleep again, but I'm here with my Starbucks and my cookies. Actually, I'm not eating cookies. I have a donut staring at me, but I haven't wanted to eat it. I find that's been happening in the past year. Listen, we've been able, look at this, as a furry. And, let's see, I have to get this so that you can actually look at this. You have to make this smaller. I don't know why it always has to be adjusted when I'm using the same games all the time. But anyways, okay, here it is. Alright. Okay, let's get in there then. So, actually we look pretty cute together right now. Too bad I can't screenshot it. I'll just have to screenshot the video later. But we have got 10 gems because of the pinup event. The pinup event may have just saved our bacon. So we're going to get in there. Event on now. It's the last day. It's the last day. By this time tomorrow it will be over. We don't even have Sunday for this. So we're going straight over to the store. And we've got event currency. We have 10. We can buy 10 stars. Okay. What do we do with it? Could get us a 4-hour skip, or we could just buff everything. But I'm not in a rush. We're going to sit at, 33. Hang on a second. 33. I need 2 more and I can have 35. It won't let me do a second time. I didn't expect that to happen. I'm 2 away. Can we move 2 guys around? For gems, sewing kits, can we buy them? Sewing kit. Oh, we're close. So we're just going to wait for a second. We're gonna put on some mood music. Here we go. I want to hear their voices this time. Okay. Hopefully that drowns out anything else you might be hearing in the background so that I don't get tagged for anything. 421.8. Okay, while we wait for that, just check here. We're running all the biggest payouters that we could for the gem styles that we have. That's as good as we can get, and 4 of them are buffed. Hobbies. We haven't maxed anything, but there's a couple very close. By tomorrow morning, 1 or 2 of them will be buffed out. And then we'll be raising the others. Do we do it now? Let's take the one that's at 74. We're going to get the lowest one, which is the 45 culinary. We're going to bring it up. And the one that's 72, discipline. We'll stop and bring up the one that's 50. Let's just shuffle around. What is the next highest? Smart is 68. We'll make patience 55. We'll bring that up. At least that one's buffed. In case what we do is a time skip to bring the lowest ones up. But we are 2 stars away from a speed bump, which may be the better thing. Maybe I want to take one down for now, but which one? Manners. Oh, wait a second. In our manners has to be 69. We can't touch it. We only have 2 boxes left, everybody. So don't touch manners. What do they actually need? Do any of them need anything right now? Fitness. I'm gonna take you away for a little bit. Or we need just a little bit more money, a little faster. Maybe that helps us. We want to buy Albert a sewing kit. So until then, we can't be wasting. Oh, we're so close. Will we catch a man in the Blush universe from the Butler Academy? But I don't understand if he's a If he's a professor, why does he have to be like, he's the owl. I see. In their lapels, they all have lapel pins that I noticed were their little animals. They're like the little Easter eggs to say, yes, indeedy, this is the manimal that I am. Dimitri's a hog. You have a little pig. It is a little piggy on his lapel. William, he's the goat. Oh, we don't see it right now, but how do we change his? I don't know. We have to change his opinions. We need to level 2 of them. But I'm putting more of my whatevers on Albert because we have to get him. We must get him to a lover level. These other guys have reached as high as we must have them. Sewing kit has to be in a 4 billion? 4.86 billion. Come on, we're so close. Okay, I have to do this for a second here. What's the next one highest? Strategy 63. We're gonna do, what can we do? We have to do the 2. We have 1 left over. We want that money to go higher, higher. That's not a lot, but $24 every second. I know it's a tiny amount. We need to do something. Okay, taking 1 more. Let's get everything running. Okay. Okay. 65 empathy. We could do this. 4. All of them are running. Everything's running. All the money's running. Come on now, get me to my 4 billion something. I need it. I see it moving just very, very slowly to the point, whatever the 100th column. That's what we must have. Look at the coffee on his head. I think I'm really getting into the idea of owning a proper espresso machine and being very fancy. I should just get a little one. Those things are hundreds of dollars, aren't they? Big, important ones. I think they're as important to some people as modern fancy barbecues are. I can't have a barbecue. But I think things that will keep me in, and then I never see another person again. Coffee shops are a big waste of money, and yet it's the only place to go, hoping you ever meet somebody, but I never do. But I mean, if I'm never out anywhere, I'll never cross paths with a human. So, like that. Now, I don't think it's gonna be enough to get that's the last sword kit. It's not gonna be enough to get all around this circle. Get me another star. I need 2 more stars, but I'm gonna push on this guy because I need Albert here to become a lover, or we can't bring him into the other game. Come on, Butler a bit. Come on, money. I'm running everything I've got on you. I'm not buffing anything. I'm gonna go for the overall speed boost because we don't know what he's gonna be asking for. I guess I should have looked that up. Someone out there must have showed us. This game has been out there longer than I knew it existed. Funny what you can get interested in. If you had told me 20 years ago, no, I would not have believed you. I'm clacking my clicker. I'm clicking my clacker. My trigger finger is not itchy at all. After you play this game for a bit, you get tired of having a trigger finger. That doesn't sound right at all either. Come on, money. You gotta move. Let's go. This drives me nuts. Okay, going into the main event just for a minute. Because I need to look at and see and hear something different. Was that your voice? Yeah, it was. Okay, games. I still don't have enough to buy you even a 1. You take too long and on. So close and yet so far. Out of curiosity, we've got this guy already. Okay. Okay, this is the goat. This is our fortune teller from Hush Hush. That's the guy we're working on in the other game right now. Just gotta tell ya. That's him. This is Dimitri, guys. This hog. That's Dimitri that we're working on the other game right now. None of these guys are in it. Here he is, our other butler. Our first butler. Yeah. Little bunny boy right there. I'm just running money. And we need more, faster. Oh, his name is different. Okay, going back in. Still not enough. I don't want to look anywhere else. I'm sorry, it's so boring. Okay, let's look at Seth. Hi, Seth. Demon boy. His fangs. Look at him. When he's not an animal. Stuck to his tech. He's been in our cooking shows as a cashew. Here's Dimitri the hog. Lotus's brother. This is William in our hot tub with the flower petals. This guy we've never seen. The owl is somewhere out there, but... I wonder if we get into the main game if he starts off as an owl, or if he'll look like this. We're going to find that out quick enough. Come on, money, money, money. We're not working on... Are there any... All the money stuff is running. Come on. Come on. Manners just got to roll over 3 more times before we can get this goal. And it is starred, so that's as fast as it's going to go. Wow, this hurts. And then it's just down to the 1, down to the wire. We got 1 day left. I'm so nervous, Albert. Come on, Albert. Help me out here. This is going to take some time. I don't want to buy anything at all until we get this guy 1 more level up, because we have to get him to the end of the row. We don't have enough time to do it all. I want to go for the speed boost to get everything moving. That would be so much better than time bumps. I feel like if you can lock in that ×8 plus a ×2, you got the best shot possible. This is, in the girls' side, you can go ×2, ×2, ×2. This one, once you use it once, you don't get to have it again. I didn't expect that either, so that's new. But I think this game is older than the girl version. I think it is. Oh my goodness. Come on, it doesn't look like the money's moved at all. Come on, money. Come on, money. Start walking, do your talking. Come on, money. It looks like something's happening. Let's look at our sewing kit again. 4.86 billion. It's gonna take so long to do. Oh, it is moving, but very slow. Okay. I don't know if I've got the other game open right now. We're going to close this for now and give him a minute. Let's go see if we can open the other game or if it's open on the other. I don't even know if I have it open on the other one. I think this will tell me if I do. Stay coordinated. This one started a day later, so it should end a day later. Yeah. We'll have until Sunday for this one. Okay, Sophia. Claim. The diamond chips won't be enough, although we could get 1 more. We might get 5 by the time this event ends, but not 10. We're Renee, I just don't like this storyline at all. I don't understand this phone call. This is something new. Does this mean that the Manimal version of Beaverly is going to turn into this girl soon? Because I've never seen a phone call like this before. So I don't know if this has a voice on her. Hang on a second. Let's put on the voice on this one. Voice volume. And let's find out, does it have a voice?
I wanted to make sure my first...
Oh my goodness, it does!
I trusted, just in case things went haywire. And that kiss was very special to me.
Ooh.
The way you leaned in and...
This is much more entertaining to me.
Well, it was memorable.
You smell like vanilla and bubblegum.
Perfume I stole from my aunt and my bubblegum.
Well, that's a direct... makes sense.
So, now we get to the very long-awaited reason I called you.
This is
My roommate
Beaverly.
and I are playing this little truth or dare game, you see. And that question is asking about first kisses. Was your first kiss also that person's first kiss? And I don't know the answer. Hence the dare. Hence the phone call. Hence Renee feeling absolutely ruined. But oh, wow. I didn't think... I mean, I thought... Wow.
Beaverly's voice is so terrible.
Cool.
Her voice is very girly.
Thanks for letting me call you up out of the blue. I mean, I tried stalking you online first, obviously, but I couldn't find the answer. I'll talk to you later, alright? Have a great day. Bye-bye. I love you. Oh, no.
Beaverly!
Sorry. I never talked to anyone on the phone except my mom. And
How young
I
is she?
always say, bye-bye, I love you. No. I just... Okay, gotta go, bye.
So that's interesting. New conversation. Oh, we're back to text messaging. Okay, well that's a new experience in the game for me. Beaverly, are you gonna turn into a real girl? Come on, spit it out. This is a long one. She works in a library, and Cash is always in a library reading books. It's not hot. I would never say that. Although, I have worked in a library. Alrighty, I guess. I've always been fixated on reminiscing. We can't really get caught up with each other. In fact, choose a career based on my love of literature. I did it because it paid money. And it was where I went to school, so I saved money. Because I had to be there already. I could hide books I needed and read them for free in the stacks after work. That's what I did to save money on expensive books. Bit of this and a bit of that. We gotten any new pictures lately? No, and there's 3 more. Boundless energy. Boundless energy. Oh, we're on a break now. Okay. So what I want to do here, I gotta gift this girl because I'm trying to get her to give me gems. Because it's between her and Grace is going to take too long. Oh, we just heard the voice. See, this is Beaverly, the girl from the phone fling. We got to turn her into Renee. She's still a manimal. Okay. Okay.
Very sweet.
That's not getting us too far along, eh? This is taking a long time. But it's guaranteed gems at least one at a time every time she levels.
One downside to being a mega pilot is that civilians tend to draw me in intimate contexts.
Oh.
This is a consequence of Fields generation.
Okay, in this case, this scheme can be pulled over a little more. There we go. That doesn't look bad. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this too. Cause no one's here to stop me. And it looks pretty good. The lineup is pretty good. I'm dressed for my autumn Starbucks runs. I sometimes like the molasses ginger cookie with the little piece of ginger on it. I just like it. I don't know why. But that's something we're trying to do. I don't think we'll get 10 pink gems on this side to help, but I did go into this game with 20 pink gems. It wasn't enough for the best choice of things to do with it, but it was something big that I did. Okay, come on, can we at least get this to 60 before I stop tapping? Okay, now.
My connection seemed for something meant for immodest roleplay.
Immodest roleplay?
This gift is generating a small amount of feels.
Buy everything I can until I can't. Man, we're only still at 60 something. I wish this happened faster, or I could afford a bigger reward.
I met your friend Cassie. She reminds me of a colleague of mine. She would make an excellent pilot. Look who decided to show their pretty little mug again. Look at President Tryhard here, still wooing me even though we're official. Oh, I'm going to warn you, I'm pretty freaky. I'm talking alt-verse roleplay. I'm talking explicit fan-fiction-y stuff. You should cosplay as a less dressed version of you. Oh, sorry. I was napping. I do that 20 hours a day.
That looks nicer. I don't know. Maybe I'm taking too many thumbnails, but that looks nice. These don't look bad either.
I'm going to warn you. Oh, hello. I was thinking about you, and then you walked in. Now I'm glad I wasn't thinking about werewolves.
Oh, we'd have to buy it. Okay, never mind. Let's go through all of them.
How do you feel about whips and handcuffs? Because yes and yes. I'm thinking of a word that rhymes with truck. Well, actually, now I'm thinking of trucks. Sorry, I got distracted.
You're a cutie. Don't believe what those other people say. Just kidding. They think you're cute too. You sure got a lot of hobbies. I have no idea how your schedule even works.
That's a funny meta pop.
Open your mouth and close your eyes.
Oh,
Trust me, sugar, I'm a southern girl with a penchant for bacon. This will only end well. A date don't need to be anything complicated, darling. A forest trail, little sightseeing, some scandalous hand-holding. Does the trick with me. I wore my lucky panties today.
oh,
No, not my get lucky panties, you silly. Something inside is overflowing out of me.
oh my goodness.
Oh, how lovely. My psionic skimmer cannot detect the motives of whoever is hunting me. They are either extremely skilled or utterly emotionless. Your timeline seems a great deal more interested in dating and relationships than mine. Perhaps I've slipped into a different time genre as well. Oh, my back from battle! Mortal Kombat!
That's Renee, Miss Beverly. Hey, Marcus Blackwell, how are you? Long time no see. I have seen your messages and replied, though. And I hope you're excited about. I've started posting, and I pre-posted a bunch of my Magic 8 Ball fortune-telling memes. And I still have half of the month. It's already, all of them are scripted. I just have to produce the videos for them. And I have to come up with some extra memes to put on the days in between. But at least I'm back to doing something you guys know me for. And of course, we're going to have snow globes for December. And in between, I don't know what I'm going to do. But we'll see. How are you doing? I'm very close to winning. I'm just like listening to everybody's voices because I haven't heard them all before. So we're just doing that while I wait for money to build up so I can buy more presents for the girls.
Drop the beat. Thank you for your kindness. I wish we could hold hands so I could show you my feelings. Your ad could appear here. Inquire at PandySellsOut.org.
Oh my goodness.
All right, you know the drill. Get chatting. Raise that relationship level. Download an auto-clicker if you have to.
We have so many girls now.
Oh man, you just messed with the wrong sorceress. Don't call down the thunder unless you can handle the lightning. Prepare for destruction. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
That's a cosplay girl if I ever saw one.
Perhaps we can find a quiet place to stare at each other for a little while. I've never spent so much time doing things for fun. I live alone in a basement.
Oh,
I'm honestly a shut-in.
we got her right after the alien event.
You're very sweet. This gift is generating a small amount of feels.
Okay, I'm going to stream this a little bit. Look.
I've never spent so much time doing things for fun. I live alone in a basement. I'm honestly a shut-in.
Yeah, sure. Give me your ideas for what you'd like to see. I mean, I had pre-written stuff, but sometimes I look at it and think it's not funny. If I can't think of a way to change it, then sometimes I erase some stuff. And then there's always stuff I've never gotten to that I have to go back and look at it again. Okay, back into the event. Here we go. Also, I don't know if you like my latest Mind Vacation to be kind of real world, but also support my love of making little mind vacation videos, little mind breaks. I did one for bugs, close-up bug faces, a couple days ago. Here we go, Myro. Okay, and our goal right now is to get Quill to be a sweetheart. So hang on, we'll show you Charlotte. I want to bring. Oh, I do have voices on. Okay. Oh wait, the other thing is, let's get a little bit of music. It's like creepy carnival music. We got Joe. Oh, we have to get her crab cakes. Yeah, so what kind of memes are you up for? I'm finding that I keep coming back to sharks because it just seems to be a hit when I do things with sharks. I don't know. I think that's something you should be doing because you have a channel too, right? I'd have to think about it. I just have to give her a gift. We got to get her to roll over here. Trash can. She would live in a trash can. I think that's where we found her, in a box. In the main game. I just got one cookie. Here's the moment. Here's the moment we needed. Fearless is done. We only have one box left, everybody. 33 cookies. But what does she need? Oh, she needs a lot to... No. Okay. We need... We can do the ×2 speed boost. So we now have a total of 100 times 128. So we've done at least 2 ×2 speed boosts. I don't know if we did the ×8 speed boost, but we need any boost we can get. 2 more cookies for an hour time skip. And we've got to focus on whatever this girl is asking for. So knife skills. We didn't know what she'd be asking for. Knife skills. And I think we need to make a lot of money now. I'm taking the ones that are the highest up. Communication, and we need a 3. Is there anything else not running? We need 7 for that one that's not running. We need 7. So let me just see for a minute. 3. 6. What's the lowest one? Highest one is culinary. Just for now. There's 2 left over. But all the money's running. And only 2 are buffed. I'm going to sit on those 3 cookies. I don't know what I'm going to need. Knife skills. Hang on. Let's just do this right off the bat. 62 for knife skills. Yeah, it needs the cookie. Okay, I feel comfortable with my decision. Have I ever done those? By the way, I still have to get on to finishing the one for the fan fiction. I still have something big to finish this weekend for my job, and then after that I shouldn't have to put hours into my job at home anymore on my own time, free labor. Once that's done, but it is, a winter story, so it's okay to me. I know it's not fair to my fan writing, but for Finch's story, I am going to finish it. I'm going to explore ChatGPT helping me to make the backgrounds for it. Because the way I've done the backgrounds for it is just random photos of like the ground and footsteps in the floor and stuff, and it's not with the characters. I was going to superimpose like drawing them, but since the move I have not been able to finish drawing it. I started doing the drawing on screen and I thought I'd perfect it, and I have looked for a place to go for drawing, like find a meetup group or something. There isn't one, and I don't want to pay for a whole college program, so I don't know. We'll see what I do with it, but okay. We are focused solely and completely on box number 20 for unlocking Myro. We got to work on this, and this is going to be a big slug because she's still just a nuisance. So let's throw all our money at it. Cute. Well, knife skills go up. The fortune teller is running because every piece of money maker is running. Oh, yeah. When the Olympics were going on, you know what? I nailed that one. And it was just by random pick of who I liked. So I thought it was great. Yeah. No, I totally get it. I had someone was asking me, maybe it was you, about like doing like a political thing on Canadian politics. And that's where I got Anduin coming to visit Canada, the peaceful nation, because he's trying to get peace in World of Warcraft. That's where that all came from. I have to think about it. Because I've also been dislocated from the game since May. I don't even know if I still have my guild anymore. And anyone who I entrusted as my second also has been out of the game for a few months. So I don't know if there's anything left to find in there. I paid for the new expansion, but the game time itself, my card won't go through. My bank, even though I went in person 2 weekends ago, still won't let me use my card for any online purchases. So it's like, what do I have to do here? I don't know. And they don't sell the game cards in like EB game stores anymore. So I got to talk to, and I did talk to Blizzard reps about it, and they said if they're still blocking you, tell us. So I have to see if I can arrange something with them. Okay, cute skulls. But yeah, you know what? It's like I got into things and then got distracted and came out of things, and I'm still sitting on so many scripts and half-made shows, and one of the Venus Game Na 4.0 is still waiting to be played as well. I'm just waking up and falling asleep at weird times. It's messing with everything. That's why I haven't done a new schedule since I moved. You have to get into that again. Right now it's been hard because I fight staying awake 1 hour after I get home. I'm out whether I want to be or not. Like, I've literally woken up in the chair hanging over the edge. Oh my goodness, there's nothing I can do but wait. Okay, I buffed knife skills with the cookie. It's got a long way to go. Oh my goodness. Even though I've got a time boost, which was the big Hail Mary. Oh, you know what? The kiss, marry, obliterate? Yeah. I want to look at the different icons you could play, because coming from the fact that I'm a Death Knight, Frost Death Knight in World of Warcraft, that's where Venus came from. My main, who's a guild master of many guilds, I used to have an arena and a PvP team, a 10-man team. You never know now, but we used to be in the top 100 in the world for a very short time. We were 75th to 78th, but that was, during Lich King and Cataclysm. Well, those were fun days for us, honestly. Fun days for us. I want to look at the different and use different key names from the different icons I can play and spoof it again. Yeah, I totally would be liking to do that again. And sit down and think about it. They're fun. Like the little shorts, instead of doing the whole big 15-minute things. They did work very well. God, I keep forgetting what I'm looking at here. This is as much as I can do. This is as much as I can do. There's nothing I can do now. Except try to level the others for the sake of the cookies to give us time boosts. That would be the big thing to help us now. She wants too much. Trash cans. Oh. Everything is so expensive at this point in the game. It's nice to see. It's fun to talk to someone. I feel like since I moved, I got disconnected there for a bit. Oh, if some of my shorts you're gonna see. What did I kill, marry, obliterate? Because as a Death Knight, I can obliterate people. No, I didn't say death. No, it was. What was it? Date, marry, obliterate. Date, marry, obliterate, or kiss, marry, obliterate was the one I did, because obliterate will kill you. So obliterate is the death, and one of them was, I forget what words. It was H words. I'll play with it. I'll think about it. But you'll find them in my shorts. I might have put it under the Brave Immortal Soul series just to put something there, because I haven't finished my stories from 2 years ago that I wrote. I did find the script right before I had to move, and then I threw it in a bag somewhere, and now I have to find it again. And I'm going to take tomorrow. It's going to be like my super clean day, because I'm going to be hosting people for the first time here on Sunday, and I have so many boxes and so many things. It's been hard to let go of, and I've let go of so many things, and I still need to let go of stuff. I didn't realize my whole world has been in boxes following me all around the country with the jobs, and I just never took them out because it was never going to be my place to stay. Yeah. Okay, and I don't know why I'm here again. I keep having... Okay, trash cans. $2.96. I'm just going to sit on this because the money's moving fast enough at this level that I can see it and feel encouraged to wait. We're going to move Bunny Bell first. So I need 5 cookies at a time for an hour speed boost. Every 5th cookie I get. Unless something comes up where Myro needs something and I'm not leveled fast enough, and then I'll boost it. Fortune Teller. Fortune Teller's not boosted, actually. Let's see where we're going here. So I might boost Fortune Teller next if I can get 3 cookies off of the other girls. Knife skills has to be 62. It's 52. Ouch. Okay, back over here. Who am I trying to buy off right now? This little angel. The little shrimp. Okay, gift of a trash can. We're almost there. Yeah, I'm waking up and falling asleep for a couple hours at a time. So we're catching me at a moment where I'm awake, and I don't, because I have the last day with the guys side of the game, I wanted to like keep checking whenever I could get awake for a few minutes. I'm also putting up artwork just for the sake of getting it out of boxes. It's not, I really loved my art, my gallery art wall in the other place, but there's no like solid wall anywhere. There's so many cutouts for windows and doors and cupboards because it's a smaller space than before. It's just like, really, it's kind of like looking at Bachelor and then things are cut off into the sides. And so it's like, you can't even have a place to put a proper couch, but what do you do for seating? So I put my table and chairs in the window, so at least when you're sitting down eating, you can look out the window at a tree. Aren't you one of them already? I feel like you're one of my fans that have been supporting me all along since we met. It's just taking me longer to get things done and to get them done in a nice way. And if I could be monetized and if this could pay the bills, I would do so much better, and I would invest in learning, and I would maybe, like, I did consider getting Ultra so I could have better transition screens and stuff, but I could make my own, but I can't make them upload into the service, you know? I have to do it myself, so there's so many things. That's another, yeah. What, I don't know. I don't feel like mine is good enough right now. And since I got got into this game for a little bit here, while I explore and start to win the characters, till that face, it's giving me some nice background pieces to work with. And I learned that GPT or whatever can make backgrounds. I don't love them as much as some stuff I've done in the past, but so far I'm not getting dinged for using, uploading Minecraft bits, and I just like that I can remove backgrounds and turn things into GIFs, although I haven't liked a lot of the GIFs I made, so I haven't used a lot. But I'm exploring when I have the time. I just don't have a lot of time these days. But I'm hoping, again, every summer I have that chance, or like March break I have that chance to just take my time with it, and then I do better. Everybody needs their breaks. Real world really should come first, and our health needs to come first. And I wish that I was rested on the time I had my hiatus this last time, but every time the computer breaks, like, it's so expensive, and I definitely am not going to be able to upgrade stuff. Things are just too expensive, so I had to take a downgrade graphics card, but I seem to be able to still do a lot, so I think it's okay. Yeah, because you know what I do? I take the pieces and the parts of it that aren't working for me, I crop them out, and then I find pieces and I play around with the colors. because at least I know how to change the shades of things, and I know how to remove backgrounds, or I crop really, really close. Sometimes I crop all around just the piece I want to overlay it. So I feel pretty good about, because I do have a sense of like levels and depth and wanting to show different angles or color schemes sometimes, because sometimes I just look at my thumbnails, I sit back and say, I'm doing too much of this color, or I want to throw some cool tones in, or I need some warm tones in there because it's all been cool tones. I tend to be drawn to cool tones, but like I do try, so, and sometimes I throw in black and white or sepia on purpose, just so that there's a little variance, because I can't draw my own avatar and rig it. And boy, am I mad that the rigging keeps dying, and I'm so tired of every day I have to like erase all the caches I can find and then reboot everything, and it's such a trouble that like today I don't care. You know that it's me talking to you, and if the rigging's failing, sometimes I just gotta put me in a little box in the corner. No, I don't know. No, and I'm not monetized. I have to have at least 500, but I will say, despite the fact that I've been dislocated a bit from a proper schedule of things, I have gained some more followers. I'm surprised and so thankful and happy that there are more followers. I'm getting closer to 300, so I need to figure out how to get another 200 and something people, but I somehow did get some extra people, and I appreciate that. Because, you know, that's helpful. It's a slow growth for me, that's for sure. But at least I'm growing. Is this microphone working well? Because I took out the HyperX and I've been using my Logitech. So I feel like maybe it's not the best sound, but because it's in my face, in my way, and I thought it was blocking the rigging, because the Logitech somehow, when it fell or in the move, the lens somehow on the inside, and I can't fix it. I have to put it on a diagonal to catch me, but if it's too far on the diagonal, it won't catch me. When I move back and forth in my chair, like closer and lean back, it can lose me. And then, so that's why it's not working right now, but I need it for the sound quality. I don't know. I don't feel well. So when I had my surgery, I ended up, because I moved most everything by myself, going back and forth. I can't tell you, at least 10 drives back and forth between cities, and I hauled it all. And then I had to have that surgery in the middle of this move, but I didn't want to lose all my stuff, which I couldn't save everything. I ended up burning a fever, and I've been burning a fever again. So yeah, I feel like I'm getting the old lady cackle voice, but I'm getting like the searing migraines from the concussion. I'm still getting waves. I don't know how long it takes, or if we ever get fully over concussion. I don't know, but I'm not doing too good with that. And so it just like, and again, it also leads to the falling asleep when I don't want to, but then I do wake up within a couple hours. So it's like, that's why I haven't set a schedule, and my voice is also, because I'm not using the HyperX. I think when I use the HyperX, it's better. Also, I'm sitting in a different room with a different depth, and I think the acoustic makes it different in here than before, where I relied on my sound barrier screens, because I kind of made a studio in the other place, and I had a tighter thing with, you know, this one has, because again, I downsized. There's no room for anything but my desk setup, and then there's just like an awkward space in between the desk and the other wall. And but the ceilings are higher, so I don't know if that's doing something. But I do feel like I'm fighting being sick, but I don't want to be sick. I'm drinking a lot of tea in the middle of the night when I wake up at weird times. Drinking a lot of water, but also bubbly water, and I'm finding that's getting to me, so I need to break that up. But I have been drinking a lot of water, but I don't know what it is. I need more. Well, I haven't been buying ice cubes because I haven't found where to buy ice cubes here. There's no movie theater nearby, like where I lived before. Well, you guys heard the sirens all the time. At least we don't have all the sirens all the time here. And sometimes on a Sunday morning, it's actually eerily quiet, which I'm not used to. But that's great for now. But yeah, no, I'm feeling it and hearing it myself. But like, I think because I've had to stay on the go and I never really got to rest, I don't feel rested at all, and I feel like I'm behind myself on everything. There's too much to do. And yeah, so that is, I feel like I'm on the verge of having a cold but not having a cold. I feel like I need to throw up but I don't throw up, and I'm getting these bad waves of migraines and many like pass out spells. But then I'm back every couple hours. But like, okay, so one of these last couple of days I passed out, and I meant to just go get it in a bathroom or something, and it said be back soon or something, and then I was out for like 3 hours. So that episode is 6 hours. I haven't even gone in to cut it out. Well, too many bubbles. Even though it's water, it's carbonated spring water, and I throw, lemon juice, lime juice, orange juice. I shouldn't always do citrus because that does turn my saliva into acid that eats my teeth apparently. But sometimes I try not to add it, but in trying to have more water, I'm trying to do the bubbles to make it fun and feel like I'm having pop, but it just upsets my system unless I'm too bubbly. Too much carbon. My body is sensitive to weird things. I don't know. It wasn't like this before. It's been in the last couple of years. Things just keep changing. And I think, like, it says no sodium, but there's got to be sodium in it. Or the carbon itself is bothering me. I don't know. So I'm kind of like pawning it off on my friends and family when I go visiting or they visit me. And I got back into the green tea, iced tea, the one flavored with honey. It has like a soft green background. I don't know what it's called, but flavored with honey, not sugar. Yeah, I like flavored waters. I will say this. I tried last year basil in water. It actually did settle my stomach. And I've done the cucumber water, the cantaloupe water. That stuff turns sour pretty fast, though. Like, if you make it, I'd say have it same day. Spearmint is still my favorite. To have a real spearmint in the water is still my favorite. And it smells great. And it's antibacterial. Which is nice. Okay, why do I keep forgetting? Okay, trash can. Yes. Oh, she purrs. 3 cookies! One less girl to give us points, though. No, I just want to remind myself. We need time skips every 5 cookies. We're not going to get enough for 30 again. This is it for our speed boosting. So we're going to try for time skips now. Every 5 cookies. Alright. So now we've got 3. 1, 2, 3. Reflexes, worm sandwiches. Which one cost me? This one might be more doable. Okay. Shit, the cat girl needs a collar. Actually, I love cherry juice. I just love cherry juice and water. I could do that. Definitely. I don't know if I ever did that. I used to do recipe blitzes for aqua fresca recipes. You know what? I could do a spa day at home kind of thing and do that. If you're interested, I could tell you like my favorite blends and that I use and why I use it, because I do like when I could have a garden. I don't get to have a garden anymore. I don't think I'll ever own a house, but when I did live with my parents or grandparents, I always had a plot where I did my own gardening, and I collected so many varieties of mint plants and sage and basil and rosemary and silver sage, red basil, like chocolate mint, pineapple mint, like there's so many kinds, rhubarb and strawberries, anything to make a pie. I was into all that. Grapevines, I had grapevines. I actually did use rose petals in salads. Yeah. Even like these things help settle your stomach, and it cleans out your system. in a natural way, like food as medicine, water as a medicine, because we don't hydrate enough. And if we've got headaches, migraines, or stomach aches, or feel sick in the stomach, these things do help. Also cleans out your mouth, you know, especially if you're someone that skips out on mouthwash. I would say, you know, eat a mint leaf and spit it. If you don't want to swallow it, spit it after you chew it. Rose petals are definitely edible, and rose hips, like the bulbs left behind when the rose petals all die out, well, that's how people made tea. And like you can still get teas from China that have rose petals in it. It's totally edible. But I would say you want to go with a white or a soft yellow that tastes like a lettuce, because the pinks and the reds smell like perfume. You're going to put cologne in your mouth. But keep in mind, in the 1800s, okay, like early settlers to the Americas, that was their palate. Our palate's gone way too much to the sweet side, over sweet, okay, over everything. But back then, putting cologne in your mouth, flowery things, or on your body, these heavy flowery perfumes. Like, if I went to Versailles and I actually found the colognes and perfumes made with the recipes from the flowers grown there for Marie Antoinette and her husband, the Louis 14, 15, 16 guys, and they're so heavily flowery, but they would spritz it in their mouth, you know, for a good tasting mouth. We use mint and we use sugary things and we use fruits, but they use flowers, they use plants. And so spearmint is my favorite. Peppermint I find harder, like a hit on your tongue, but it absolutely clears your stomach really fast, clears your head really fast. It's really great. Yeah, because all of the mint family, even lemon balm, which is part of the mint family, antibacterial, antiviral. They're cleaners. They're natural cleaners, and they taste great. Because, you know, peppermint is candy cane, spearmint is your gum. We're used to this, but they smell nice too. I also put these, the essence of their juices, their oils, into potpourris with oranges or citrus fruits peels, and I also put them into, I use, you know, when I did the DIY stuff in my first year, my first summer, I did the natural products for room sprays and linen spritzers, because I can't stand Febreze. That just makes me feel sick and it's polluting my lungs. But keep in mind, my organs, I almost died from severe organ cascading failures and collapses because of the chemicals up north. And so I got into everything natural as soon as I came back out of the north. I will never eat from a can again, but I put myself in places where I can get to a farm in 15 minutes to a half an hour. Like, I've lived in very beautiful places, but there's a lot of toxicity in the north from the old mining areas, from back left behind by the Hudson Bay Company era, Rupert's Land stuff, nuclear waste dumping grounds before they put people on it to satisfy treaties, and then people were just dying and dropping off, and I was one of those people. And that's why I do this, to share natural things we could do at home that used to not cost us a lot of money to do. I do have to get back to getting ice cubes, because also when I run out of water, you know, I'm afraid of tap water because I almost died from poison water 2 times, 3 times. So for me, like, knowing this natural stuff, very important, and breathing in the natural spritzes, I love it. I love it. So all those DIY stuff, I really do use this stuff. I really have. There's very few recipe nights that I haven't actually tried this stuff out myself. When I'm sharing with you guys, it's something I like or fun. The only time it's different is if it's for a party, like a theme party, Halloween. Some of them, that stuff I don't make, but it's just fun to share in case someone out there actually, you know, holds a party and would like to do that. But the Twinkie Minions, I'm really good at making Twinkie Minions for kids' parties. And I really, so those pictures and those recipes, I really did do those things. Our theme cupcakes for my channel, really did that. That's why I have those Baking My Vacations. I don't know how people feel about them, but people are watching them. So to say that I do a cooking riddle show, but I do really bake and stuff, so I really do cook stuff. So yeah, I'm sharing what I like. Mint family plants are wonderful. They're wonderful. They're good for us. And if you don't have money, but you have a mint garden. Look, I grew up with my aunt. Didn't have a lot of money. Had to stretch everything. She always had mint plants. She'd take a giant sprig of mint, like a whole strand of mint, stick it in a giant jug of ice water, keep it in the fridge for us. Anybody's thirsty, you had that. It was a treat. But it also was healthy for you. It made you better. Yeah, those are fun. Those are great to have. I actually am living in a place where the water is clear, and I keep testing it. I keep putting glasses of water up to from my different faucets to the window. And I was like, stop being a coward, just drink it. But I'm starting to. I will use the tap water here to boil food and to boil for tea, but I won't drink it cold. I'm still scared because I think it's going to be a lifelong trauma. But any gardening center in the springtime, go around the May 2-4 weekend, late May to early June. You can buy sometimes just small little ones for $5, so you don't have to break the bank. You just eat from the top buds and leave the rest alone. And if you can grow it in pots, they may need some care, but if you can put it on the ground, in a real ground, let it follow around a tree trunk. That is an edible tree trunk, though, like a maple tree, not a sumac, not hemlock tree. You know what I mean? So, because you don't want roots to mix, follow a brick wall, follow a fence line, and they're going to be able to take care of themselves for the most part. And you can have a nice collection of them. But if you put them too close, within 4 years, you'll be able to splice them and move some somewhere else. But that's why you put it on a fence line or a brick wall so they can follow a path when they seed themselves and cast out new roots and stuff. Yeah. But don't plant them next to things that are not edible because roots can mend together. I've got hybrid plants because I haven't lived with my parents for a while. So the gardens that I made then, they see themselves and move to different places around their property. And the lemon balm has merged with my my spearmint. So it's got a very nice flavor. It looks like one plant, but smells like the other plant. And the taste is great. So that you have to consider what you're planting with it. Like I'll put strawberries and rhubarbs together because they go in the same pie. And then I surround it with apple mint, spearmint, because mixing a mint with a strawberry plant is not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay, we need a collar. I keep looking for it, and then I forget I'm looking for it because I'm talking. Oh, we don't have enough to buy you a collar. That's the problem. Okay, so then we want poison apples. I didn't even look at how many. Wait, do we want poison apples? Yeah, we do. 20,000 poison apples. Oh. I just think of Snow White and the Evil Queen for this one. She's funny. She thinks she's a cat. Poison apples, how many can we get? Do, 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 do. Yeah, Fanrose is back in school full-time, so we may not see them around too much these days. Tishy Adams, Dark Alice, and Bunny are all pretty busy in the real world right now, working a lot of hours, so we'll see them less right now. But, I wish them well, and I know there's some of my early supporters. They'll pop in when they can. That's all good. Sometimes I fall asleep on you guys when I'm online. I feel really bad about that. The other thing you could look for if you want to meet people or young Shishimumu couples, you can look in your local community where there are public parks with garden centers, greenhouses, And they may have community events where neighbors do trade plants with each other. So you bring some potted plants that you want to get rid of, like you take splices or cuttings, and then you go trade with other people that have splices and cuttings that you want. I've often brought my mint plants there to those kind of things. Young couples buying condos tend to be in those things. Or older couples who actually own a house. Yeah. But there could be community events. Also, I used to work for a living history museum. Like, I've worked for living history farms, where you do the farm worker stuff, or the baking the old-fashioned way and that stuff, and you're in like period costumes. So you're like a costume interpreter while you do this stuff. And they also have community events. So if you've got a living history museum, like a working farm that takes in tourists or school groups, they may have community events where you can come and trade plants as well. So I've been to those as well, to collect different varieties of things. How bad is my voice? I think it's weird. It is going a little deeper. Living history museums mean like, I guess in the United States would be like you go to Pennsylvania and where the Amish have that, I don't remember what you call it, but it's like a village that you go to work and you change into an old-timey costume, and then you're the blacksmith or the plowing with an oxen and a yoke, or you're baking in a clay brick oven or over a fire. That's a living history museum. And you can do tour groups. School groups can have be a pioneer child for the day kind of program, things like that. Oh shoot, I wish I hadn't done that. Now I have an odd number of apples. Oops. I'm distracted. Uh-oh. Now I have a really strange number of apples. Try to even that out a bit. How do you like this creepy EP music? There we go, I sort of fixed it. I'm so sorry with my voice. Does this sound better to you? So creepy. Does this sound better to you? Hello. No, it's raspy no matter what I do. We'll just say I hope I don't get sick, because I haven't been feeling too good. I think I really just need a break. And there's too much to do, you know? Have you ever been in that feeling? You know what? I'm gonna hit the fortune teller with a cookie right now. I'm not gonna time. That's what's needed to catch up. Whew. By this time tomorrow I'll have 1 day left, but I'm in a pretty good place here. Everything's buffed to go. When I wake up, maybe she's at another level. What level? I only have 1 box left to conquer. I'm so excited. I hope I can make it. Oh, but she's a nuisance. So basically what's left of, I only have 2 girls left that can give me a couple. I might get 1 more buff out of this, like a 3 cookie deal going on. So 3 from her, maybe 4 from her, 7. That'll get me 1 time jump. Unless I need to buff something more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 1 The background noise right now is from the game. This is the music from the game. It's sort of soothing, but it's sort of creepy. But it is the spooky event. And I tried as much as I could to move these around so that I didn't know in the end what Myra would be asking for, but usually they nail us with some high level hobbies, so I kept switching around and jamming things up when I could. So what is the lowest one? Is 41 now. 75 is where they cap. But I really need the money to throw at my problems. So I put all the money's running. All of the money's running. And the early top payouts are the ones that got the buffs. So yeah, that's the best I can do. Okay. We're gonna call this a night and we're gonna sleep. Oh my goodness, it's almost 2 in the morning. No wonder I'm tired. Okay, gotta go. So here's me walking with my Starbucks, going through the park. I got my little cookie. I love this kind of art. Yay! So I'm going to be under this shady, beautiful autumn tree with my fake Starbucks here. Marcus Blackwell, thank you. I'm glad we had a chat, and I'm glad we got to brainstorm again. So much that I have to finish and so much I have to produce that's sitting there written and populated. Have a wonderful night. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Marcus. I'm trying to even up my thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Marcus. I'll try all the voices until we find one that's not so creepy. You deserve a wonderful evening as well. Have a wonderful weekend. Oh my goodness, I can't speak. And thank you for hanging out with me till I'm ready to go sleep myself. Have sweet dreams. I know I'll try as well. And hydrate. Take care of yourself. You'll see me doing peekaboo all day to motivate myself while I'm going to be deep cleaning the house. And I'm going to be entertaining everybody here and there while I chase down Albert and Myro. Thank you so much. Take care. Thanks for being my #1 fan tonight. And I will see you on and off tomorrow if you're around. Take care.